Alright, man, I'm sorry, but what an absolute joke of a hockey game we just watched there between the Red Wings and the Vancouver Canucks. If there's one thing I will take away from this game, it's how much I hate some of the players on the Red Wings. Seriously, what a bunch of bums, man. I'm telling you, these guys suck, and we played down to them. We let them come back into the game. The refs did their parts, and the players were diving left, right, and center. So congratulations, Red Wings, you got your victory. Hats off to you. And I sound salty as hell. I know that. I'm aware. But I think it's for the right reasons, because this was an extremely infuriating game to watch, and it all started in the opening minute of this hockey game. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Early on, Lucas Raymond with the puck on the near side dashes down and gets by Tyler Myers relatively easily. And Casey DeSmith, who was caught a little bit off guard that his defenseman wasn't able to stop Lucas Raymond, wasn't able to get across the net in time, and Raymond puts it in on the empty cage. You know what, Myers has been pretty good as of late, but this is just unacceptable for a guy that supposedly wants $4 million next year. Raymond went wide on Myers, and he still beat him to the goal. I don't know how that happens for a guy that's like 6'7", but nonetheless, it's not a great way to start the game. And for the second straight time, the Vancouver Canucks let in a goal in the opening minute. After that, for the remainder of the first period, the Vancouver Canucks extremely unlucky to not get themselves on the board. Lindholm with a really close chance in line and gets really lucky. And then Höglander with a shot goes off the crossbar. Again, a lucky break for the Red Wings. But after the first period, it stays 1-0 for the home side. Anyways, early on in the second period, Filip Hronek on his former club has himself a shot, and then Big Höglander gets on the board after missing in the first period. He ties the game up 1-1. What a legend. And if you look here, Alex Lyon is still somehow complaining to the ref for some sort of penalty. And to that I say, for what? You diver. Anyways, we move on now. And it looks like more Red Wings players are looking for nominations for the upcoming Oscars this year because Lucas Raymond is on the puck here and Nikita Zadorov steps up on him. Great stuff here from Big Z. Raymond looks like he got shot in an action movie, goes down and is on the ice not moving even though he finishes the game. So great stuff there, you actor. And Zadorov ends up getting a game misconduct and a 5-minute penalty for this. Complete joke, honestly. I'm not taking any sort of exception in the comment section below. You can tell me whatever you want. I'm stuck with this mindset. This is not a 5-minute penalty. I don't care. Anyways, the Red Wings get themselves a 5-minute power play, and then 2 minutes after that, so 7 minutes in total, and they still don't score. How bad do you have to be? It was a good kill from the Canucks, and then when Hronek came out of the box because he was the man that got the second penalty, he earned himself a breakaway from a pass by Mikheyev. He walks in there on Lyon and scores against his former club in his return to Detroit. Beautiful stuff, and the Canucks take a 2-1 lead. Anyways, moving forward, this Pettersson line with Suter and Höglander was on fire today, as they strike again later on in the second period. Suter with a shot after Höglander made some nice moves, and then Petey off the boards banks it in on Lyon, and the Canucks give themselves a 3-1 advantage as we enter the third period of play. Now, before we do move on to the third period, I just wanted to talk about this, which happened late in the second. You can see here that little pipsqueak, Alex DeBrincat tries to pick a fight with Ian Cole. And dude, like, what is this guy doing, man? Like, give it a rest. I mean, he's trying to throw punches. He thinks he's all hard and that, but he's really causing no damage to Cole. Cole didn't even really go that hard. He's like, bro, what am I dealing with here? I'm pretty sure that Cole just felt bad. I mean, DeBrincat's like 5'4". It's like a younger brother going up against his older brother. It's really no competition, and Cole hits him with a couple of shots before putting him to the ice there. But yeah, DeBrincat was just mad that he didn't get himself another call for absolutely nothing. So yeah, it's typical from the Red Wings, but what can you really expect at this point? But then surprise, surprise, the Red Wings get themselves another power play early on in the third, and this is where the Vancouver Canucks kind of fell apart a little bit. Myers is trying to hit Raymond. Raymond diving yet again earlier on to try and get himself another call, which is just classic. But then Sprong is in front of the net by himself, and he puts it by DeSmith, and he cuts the Vancouver Canucks lead down to 3-2. Shortly after that, though, Rasmussen gets himself a tip and ties the game up 3-3. Beautiful. And then the Canucks in the third period later on get themselves a great chance to go up 4-3. But unfortunately, somehow the puck does not end up in the net. They even reviewed it, but there was no conclusive evidence to prove that the puck crossed the line, even though the puck was covered by the hand of one of the Detroit Red Wings players, so it could have been in, but at the same time, you never know, so it is what it is. I'm not going to blame the call there, but still a little bit annoying that we couldn't get it in regulation. And we move on to overtime. And now I can't stress enough how important it is to win the opening draw in overtime, because that gives you the whole momentum. It's only 5 minutes, and you can end the game really fast. And that's what happened here in this game. You can see here that the Red Wings win the draw on Lindholm, and then Pettersson, for some reason, chases down the puck. He's a little bit too aggressive on this forecheck because no one is really there to support him, and that kind of screws up our positioning. Hughes loses his man, and then he takes a penalty on Wallman, who is in on a breakaway, and he gets himself a penalty shot. And at this point, I just put my head in my palms, and I just couldn't believe it. I was like, man, this is just not good at all. Wallman goes in on a penalty shot, and of course he scores, and then hits us with the gritty just to put the cherry on top. And I can't lie to you, this game did hurt, and it was because we should have won the game. We're a much better team than the Red Wings. They suck so bad, man. Their penalty kill is bad, their goaltending is awful. They couldn't score on 7 minutes of a power play, and we came back and we got 2 on them, 3-1 lead heading into the third, and we still found a way to lose the game. It's okay, the Vancouver Canucks are still first in the league, and the Red Wings are fighting for a wildcard spot, so we will be fine, but we do gotta get going because this all-star slump is lasting a little bit more than I would have liked. But regardless, the Canucks lose. We're back at it tomorrow against the Washington Capitals. I will be giving my post-game thoughts on that, so make sure you don't miss it. It's at like 1:30 Pacific, I'm not sure, but it's a daytime game regardless because of the Super Bowl later on. And yeah, man, let me know what you guys thought about this game. Very unfortunate result, but it is what it is. Canucks lose. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be sure to catch you in the next one. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And yeah, man, peace out and take care.